into the Flora 4. This has been a subscriber request for quite a while now. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been asking me to do this. And just, you know, life gets in the way. Other cases where I was drawn to strongly. But I have had a look at this one. And yes, it's a very sad case indeed, where 4 beautiful little children, little girls, were killed in a fire within their home on November 21st, 2016. I think it was the early hours of the morning. And this was, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing the names right, but from what I see, it was Keyana Davis, who was 11, Keyara Phillips, who was 9, Kerrielle McDonald was 7, and Kionnie Welch was 5. And it's just so damn sad, and it's horrific to read the articles on the poor mother, Galen Rose, tried rescuing them. She was screaming out for help. She was screaming out for her girls. I think she went into the house with the sheriff deputy, Drew Yoder, and yeah, she would have, because she had to be hospitalized, both of them with serious injuries from that fire, you know, with having to try and rescue her children, and they were screaming for her, and it just, oh my God, I just can't even imagine. It just, as you know me, guys, a lot of you know that when I do readings, I just feel it's so, like, I just get emotionally involved so much, and I try not to, but it's hard being an empath and tuning into these cases. I have such a passion, you know, to find answers and try and resolve something through readings, through case analysis, through you guys also participating and sharing your, you know, ideas, but also the things that you know about the cases that I don't have any idea about. Rose, you know, Galen Rose says that no one had any beef with her. She believes no retaliation, like no one disliked them. Everyone loved them in the neighborhood, apparently. So she said it feels like it was a racial crime. And I'm just looking at my notes here. The day after the fire, Homeland Security said in a statement that the blaze was undetermined, but may have started in the kitchen, possibly behind the fridge. And 2 months later, investigators found accelerants in the structure and ruled it an arson fire, but wouldn't talk in detail of it. Arson investigator Dennis Randall resigned after a PI stated that the state may have hastily reached a conclusion of arson. He says that, he wrote to the Indiana Homeland Security and Fire Marshal James Greason that their findings are not correct and based on speculation, not evidence. And Tracy Rose was the girl's grandfather, and he believes it was an accident, while locals' rumours wonder if family could be involved or someone had it in for the family. And he says that, you know, he believes it was an accident, and he had spent time in prison when Galen was 12. So his daughter, Galen, I mean, that was a long time ago, on drug charges he was in there for, and he entered or re-entered their lives in 2011, and he was sober at that time. So it may have nothing to do with that. I suppose people could look at that and think, oh, is there a link? I don't feel it as such. You know, people have a past and they can recover and change their lives around. You know, he was very close to his granddaughters. They didn't want him to leave. And yeah, and so he's saying it's an accident. He believes that it's an accident. And the captain, ISP Captain Dave Burston and Carroll County Prosecutor Robert Ives believe that the fire was intentional. So there's a lot of speculation around this being a targeted crime, and a lot of people, because this was in November 2016, and then Abby and Libby, the Delphi girls, were killed in February 2017, only a couple of months later, are kind of tying it in with each other and thinking, is this the same person that lit the fires in the Flora 4 case? So, as we now know, Richard Allen has been arrested for the Delphi murders. We do believe there's more than him involved. A lot of people do. And Some people don't believe it's the right guy, you know, that's been arrested. They believe that these cases are somehow connected. But we have to look at the MO as well. Usually when, you know, crimes are committed by one person, they usually have a method of killing that they stick to. And it's either strangulation or a stabbing or gunshot. You know, there's certain clues that can match up, if that makes sense. So if you look at Elizabeth, I'm trying to remember the name, sorry guys, the Evansdale girls. I know there was Lyric and Elizabeth. I can't remember their full names just now off the top of my head. But I will look into those ones as well at some stage. I really feel drawn to that one. But if we look at those two cases of Delphi and those girls in Evansdale, you'll see that there are similarities, that two girls have been killed in a bushland, an open space, out, you know, while they're out having fun in nature. And they're just left there out in the open. They haven't been buried or anything like that. The only difference is, as far as we know, is that those ones weren't staged, as, you know, Abby and Libby's were. The fire in the Flora 4 has happened inside a house, a personal residence. It's a fire, you know, so it's not been staged as far as we're aware. It just seems to be a very different kind of killing. But we will see, okay, we're going to see what the cards have to say. Today I'm using my Divine Crime Oracle that I created, as well as my Divine Timing Oracle, Chris Ann's Lightseers Tarot, my Divine Characteristics deck as well. So we'll just see in the Divine Shadow Self Oracle that I created. So yeah, we're not sure what the cards are going to say yet, if there's a perpetrator. Just want to pull out some cards and see what can we learn about this case, please, Spirit. Is this an accident? Can you give us some idea? There's the depression, the grief. This is the mother's grief right here. This is the regret right here. Yeah. Yep, this is the sadness right here. Because you can imagine there's just no resolution to this whatsoever. The Three of Wands, yep, feels like it's just too far off in the future for a resolution. There's just no end in sight. Yeah. We get an idea, please, Spirit. What do we need to learn about this case? Yep, death, rebirth. There we are. There's the death card. Represents that they have passed, obviously, the young girls here. So it's just letting us know, confirming this for us. Page of Wands is a fire sign. These are fire signs here. They just had a zest for life. They just were really happy girls. Ace of Swords. Clarity coming in. Very intelligent young girls. Somebody is not satisfied with something that may be around equality, money. This is charity as well. I'm just getting an idea. Let me just tune in. Oh gosh, look, this is so sad when I see this card. This is the mother in distress, anxiety, not sleeping at night, just obviously in grief. This is the balancing act. Toing and froing. What's this about? Seven of Swords. There's almost like, and I know that she knows it's not her fault, obviously, but I think it's just a natural part of grief, where even if it's subconscious, feeling that, you know, I was the one that was able to escape and my daughters weren't, and I couldn't save them. It's like a guilt of not being able to do enough, when in reality there was nothing they could do. So there's just this absolute grief and devastation, torment. It's mental torment. Did I make the right decisions with something? And yeah, and maybe, you know, the charity is probably the neighbours coming in, people coming in and helping the situation, but yet nobody could save them. Get the Six of Wands, which is victory. This is, you know, maybe she was very well respected in her community and looked up to. So it's not like anyone had any kind of, yeah, there's the mother. So she was looked up to as a really beautiful mother. She loved her children. She still loves her girls, obviously, but she loved her children. She'd do anything for her children. They were really well brought up, okay? They were in a really good home environment. So it doesn't look like the home environment has anything really sketchy going on in it. Okay, so people might have rumours and stuff, whatever they're saying, but she did the best she could as maybe a single mother. I'm not sure if she was a single mother, but she was doing pretty good. Yeah, as with what she had, you know. Yep, temperance. Yeah, trying to heal at the moment. And it might be that she's such a beautiful person. She's trying to help others heal too, you know, whether it be other family members. She's, yeah. The girls brought in a lot of healing for her. And, yes, I'm just going to get more information. And it's a healing process. You don't really... A healing process can take a long time, especially when there's no answers. All right, wow. Judgment. Oh, an awakening occurring here as well. I just want to get more information just on the background. So the Hanged Man represents just having no choice but to wait, you know, just having to just hang around and wait. It's like being in limbo, okay? This is what she's like. The mother and the family, without answers, are in limbo. And they're just trying to, in some way, move on with life. And not to say that she's forgetting her girls. There's obviously things that are not resolved. But it's about, you know, there's no answers really fully there. But it's about, you're in limbo. You can't move forward and you can't move back. But there's this feeling of needing to start afresh. And it doesn't take away the fact that she loves her girls and she's not forgetting them. So it's just really sad, guys. It's just so sad. Yeah, I want to get an idea, please. What can we learn, please, Spirit? And this is the Scorpio energy, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. And we've got, I think, if I remember, Scorpio, Pluto energy there, and Neptune. So let me get an idea with what's going on here. This is the transformation, the rebirth. So definitely wanting a new start here. Yeah. And it could just be that she's just wishing for the grief, you know, to just go. All right, let me get an idea. I'm not putting an intention in this. All right, let's get it, please, Spirit. Please give us an idea what's happened in this case, October. So this happened in November, but was something occurring in October? I mean, if there is a perpetrator, were they planning this in October? Let's just see. Is there a perpetrator? That's what we want to know. Now, before I do anything, if the Devil card comes up in this, this does represent a perpetrator, okay? And not just that, I want the Five of Swords or the Devil to come out. This will represent a perpetrator. Got the Queen of Wands, that's her right there, the mother. Two of Wands, travel, wanting to, or maybe she left, she had to leave. But let's get an idea. It's an Aries energy. Yeah, let's get an idea, please, Spirit. Can we see if there's a perpetrator involved? Now, if it's the Tower coming up, it's definitely going to show me a sudden accident, okay? It's an accident. Got the Page of Pentacles. Once again, another young energy here. Study, students. I think that the mother, even if she hasn't already, I don't know what her circumstance is, but she may get to a point of just being really strong and help, and, you know, maybe join support groups or help other parents or be supportive to them. Ace of Cups. It's new beginnings, opening her heart, you know, in the world. We got the Queen of Pentacles, which is her as well, the Six of Swords. Yeah, definitely trying to move forward into security, and just there's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, maybe she got out of there pretty fast. Maybe she had to, you know, at some point once she made a decision. I'm thinking she's not there anymore. I can't imagine she'd want it. Well, definitely not in the house, but I'm talking about the area. I think it would be way too painful to be there. She just has to start again. But I still want to get those cards, please, Spirit. Tower, Devil, or Five of Swords. Let's see. Yes, I'm just seeing if there's another card that could come up as an accident. We've got two for the perpetrator and one for an accident. Let me just have a quick look here, guys. I just want to see, just to get an idea what I'm doing. Yep, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, if there's an Eight of Wands, okay. If the Eight of Wands, I'm just going to see. If the Eight of Wands comes up, or the Tower, it's an accident. If the Devil card or the oh shit, hang on a second. Yeah, I'm just making sure those candles aren't bloody spilling out everywhere. I think they are, but anyway, we'll see what's going on. Sorry, guys. So yes, if the Tower comes up, or the Eight of Wands, it's an accident. If the Devil card or the Five of Swords comes up, it's perpetrator related, okay? It's a crime. Can we get an idea, please? Fell on the ground. Hang on a minute. The Fool. So just jumping into a new beginning, still talking about this. She might have felt a bit like a fool or been treated like one. We've got the Ten of Wands, burdens, packing her bags and having to leave. There's heavy burdens here. We've got someone who's traveling with bags, just moving away, okay? Head held down, you know, head hanging down, really sad, holding a strong burden in this. And we've got the Seven of Wands, trying to find peace. Trying to keep away maybe from the world, maybe shutting people out for a little bit, just keeping to herself, healing, you know, herself. Ten of Cups, happy family. All right, let's just see, please, Spirit. I feel like this is the children, the happiness, just kept within her heart space right now. It's very kept in a very safe, special place in her heart, in her memories, you know, of her children. All right, I'm going to put this intention in here because we're getting so many cards. Can I please get a Tower, Five of Swords for a perpetrator, or, no, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. My God. The Tower or the Eight of Wands for an accident, or the Devil or the Five of Swords for a perpetrator. Bear with me, guys, sorry. Oh, my gosh. There's the Sun. Happiness and children. Can we get another idea, please? It's got to come up at some point. There's the King of Wands. It could be the father or a grandfather or law enforcement. The World, yeah, the end of the cycle. Come on, guys. We need these cards. We need these cards to tell us. Oh my gosh, there's the Tower. This is telling me it may have been an accident. I know people aren't going to want to hear that because everybody, you know, a lot of people are very strong on the opinion that this was an arson. And I mean, investigators are saying that, but yet the family and the PI have said very different things. So, you know, I suppose that you'd have to, you know, the family aren't professionals, so they wouldn't know the investigation side of it, whether it's an accident or not. But it's interesting, there are some officials saying it's an accident, and there's some that are saying that it's like, you know, a homicide. But this is saying sudden, unexpected thing. Can we get an idea, please, Spirit? What else is going on here? I just want to get an idea. As I said, I think I've said this before, that there's so many in here. Some may come up as totally irrelevant. Some may come up as relevant. But we're going to see. What can you tell us? Yeah, look at that. Rescued, helped, retrieved and saved, which the girls' bodies would have been. Unfortunately, they weren't rescued. They weren't able to be saved. Well, that's interesting. Thugs, dealer, criminals. Just keep that in mind. Is that something? I don't know. Don't know. We'll see. Justice. Now, I did read somewhere that someone was suing, I can't remember all the details, but somebody was suing the insurance company or something. I can't even remember. It might have been the landlord. Somebody didn't put smoke alarms in the house. I think it was a landlord the property owner did not put smoke alarms. So I'm not sure what that's about. Or if this is, you know, for some of you who believe that, okay, this was an actual homicide, it's showing that justice can just, you know, might still come in. Got bushland, forest, suffocation, city, urban crowds. Yeah, I can imagine the smoke would have been very suffocating for those young ones. Oh, gosh, we've got the death card here. Oh, this is a bit weird, isn't it? Crime of passion and secrets cover up withholding information. Interesting. Old abandoned barn shed. Isolated. If you're going to look at it as a crime, it can look like that there are secrets here. There is some kind of cover-up going on. And this happened, if you're looking at the tower, and I know I've asked Spirit to give me those cards to show me an accident or a perpetrator, but if it is a perpetrator related thing, so I do like to keep my mind open, this could have been done extremely fast, very unexpectedly, impulsively. Someone may not have planned this out thoroughly. Yeah, and usually when there's a crime of passion or a rage, it can be someone who wants revenge. Oh, not revenge, what am I saying? It can be someone that's in the spur of the moment, just, you know, turning on you, getting really angry. Was there something not dealt with? I don't know what the family's like. I mean, it's interesting. I said that the grandfather had issues around drugs and stuff. I don't know. I really don't feel that's a connection there. But we don't know what the family are doing. We don't really know all the ins and outs of connections. I don't really get that idea. It's not too strong, but it's just weird that that's there. I mean, you know, sometimes people do the most horrendous things, the most, what do they call it, heinous crimes over really minor things. Like, just say, for instance, you know, you don't pay the mowing man on time or something. Some people, in some just extreme cases, it's so weird, can just turn on you and start doing things to you, you know, and take revenge on your kids or whatever, because they're just weird in the head. I'm not saying that's the case, but yeah. Law enforcement, police intervention. So obviously we know law enforcement is involved. We've also got an old car, uniform, impersonation, corruption, false. Is there something going on? I don't know. Yeah, unsolved. Some things are going to be unsolved here. And maybe because there is a cover-up and maybe police corruption. Dark night, wandering alone, secluded. So was someone walking around in the middle of the night? Yeah, as I'm saying, it's getting a bit ridiculous, but... Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, this is crazy. Burn down, fire, arson. Gosh, so somebody, it looks like, was wandering around at night. Yeah, may have known the family. Because I don't know if this was just a random thing where someone's just come across them and thought, oh, I'm just going to burn this house down. Like, if someone's going to burn a house down, it's for a reason. Like, they want to, you know, send a message, or they want to kill who's inside, especially at that hour in the morning. If this was a crime, there's definitely this intention to kill people in that house. And is it over money? And as I said, it could be something so simple. I mean, I don't know the mother. I don't know the family. This is just, you know, how you could look at it is, did somebody owe money for drugs? And, you know, some people go stupid over the smallest things. It may not be that, but it's interesting that's coming up. And, you know, I don't want people barking down my throat. I'm not saying that's exactly what's occurring here. I don't really feel it, but we don't know really, do we? At the end of the day, we don't really know the motive of why somebody would do this stuff. But December coming up. Gosh. All right, angels, please help me with this reading. So short hair shaved, somebody could have. They might have that now. I mean, this was a while ago, wasn't it? Like, how many years ago? I don't even know now. Stranger. Wow, that's interesting. I was just saying that they would have to know them, but maybe they don't know them intimately. It could just be that they're acquainted somehow. They may have known in passing. Maybe even a drug dealer can be like a stranger, or they've gotten somebody in that's a stranger to come and do it. Maybe they paid them off to come and do it. Oh, that's creeping me out. That just gave me a sick feeling in my stomach. I'm wondering if I'm onto it now. I just got a sick feeling in my gut, okay? Jeez. I'm wondering if someone paid someone else to do this. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, because it can take me a while. June could be significant here. Someone who smokes, known to the victim. One's known to the victim, one's a stranger. Yep, one knows it and I feel may have set this up. And they smoke. Wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, God. Oh, I didn't want it to come out like this. Truck. They might drive a truck. Someone's gotten pissed off over something. And it could be over money, could be over... The weirdest thing, right? And I know she said this. The mother said there was nobody that had beef with them. They didn't know anybody that had any beef. They didn't have any enemies or anything like that. I'm just going to blow that out. I think that they are burning down to the bottom of my thing here. But do you know what I mean? Like, she's saying we didn't have any enemies. There's no known, you know, enemies. Oh, this is weird. On the bottom of the deck, I just saw this. Stalker, waiting, watching, stalking. So, someone may have just had it in for her and she didn't even know why or how. That could be it too. We have some weirdos in the world. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I was really hoping that this was an accident. I was really hoping for this. Summertime. Well, it was summer. Well, when it happened was summertime in Australia anyway, around that time. But yeah, definitely different season up there. But summertime could be significant, as in an arrest or some kind of news coming in. I don't know, guys. This is weird. It's really, really weird. Algae swamp reads. Now, there could be a weapon in algae swamp reads or some kind of evidence, or it could be irrelevant. If you start pulling out like so many, it can become a bit ridiculous. But I just wanted to get a couple more, just a couple more, please. A couple more, please, Spirit, about this person or people. Oh my God. I was shuffling on them and it's come up. This is creeping me out. So someone's wandering around at night, hanging around, waiting for an opportunity, maybe broke in, I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, they would have had to if they were setting fire inside. It's internal. God. It's creeping me out. And I don't know how severe the grandfather's drug charges were, but to be sent to prison, I don't even know how long he was in there for. And I mean, that was a long time ago. It may have nothing to do with him. But sometimes you have to look at, you know, the connections as to what may be there. And if we're looking at criminals, I mean, was the mother into something or the father of the children? Like, we just don't really know, do we? We don't know what connections might be. It could be something as simple as someone doing drug activity as like next door, just as an example, and they've, you know, thought, oh shit, we've been witnessed, so let's burn this house down. There's witnesses that have seen what we're doing. I just don't know how people think. But God. And I mean, accelerants in the structure, that's what is that? I don't even know. I don't know much about arson, fires. I'd have to really look into it. Yeah, let's get one more, please. Just one more. Oh, wow, a helper. Yeah, so it's showing me that somebody helped do this, but you could look at it the other way. Okay, there's helpers that have come in and tried to, you know, rescue them. Can we get another idea, please, Spirit? Get the King of Pentacles, money, deal. I don't know, guys. Let's get some shadow messages of the perpetrator, the main perpetrator. What's the energy around this person, the main perpetrator? Which would probably be the person that organized this selfishness, antagonistic. Can we get an idea about that stalker, which was probably the, oh my God, greed. Why would there be greed? I don't understand. It sounds like it was over some kind of money. Temptation, jealousy, condescending. They had an issue with them. Sometimes I think maybe people have an issue with you, don't even know. Could be something from the past. I don't know, it's weird. Complacency. Can we get an idea of the person, the person that actually went in there, Spirit, and did this to the girls? Who lit the fire? Withdrawn. So somebody who hides in the shadows, they're withdrawn, maybe very antisocial. Yeah, they don't venture out. Probably a night owl, passive aggressive. Yep, someone who's very secretive and very quiet. Will sit there smoking away, just standing somewhere, just watching you. Oh, it's creeping me out. Rage is coming up again. Passive aggression and rage. So they're a coward. They don't come to you and tell you if they've got beef with you. They will have beef with you and get revenge and be vindictive and do it behind the scenes and get someone else to do it, that kind of thing at times. Sabotage. One more, please. This is just really disgusting energy. Oh, God, lustful. That's I don't know about that. Held hostage. Not sure what that is. Yeah, just one more, please. And numb. Okay, this person doesn't really feel anything. Maybe if they are a drug user, they just numb out, you know, they numb out. Can we get an idea as to how far away they may be from the house? And I'm talking about at the time when this happened, how far did they live from the area? I was hoping this would go another way with accident, guys. How far? Well, there's weeks there, so I'm not sure what the weeks are just yet. But yeah, can we get an idea, please, as to how far or what direction they lived from the house, please, Spirit? Could be that from weeks from now that some information comes through. We don't know. You never know with these things. Can we get an idea, please, where the main perpetrator, the person that actually went in there and lit the fire, where does he live? And I'm telling you, they have to be local. They have to be to the area. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Gosh. Oops, shit. Hang on a minute. Oh, they're flying out everywhere. Drives me nuts. Sorry, guys. Oh, just give me patience. Okay. This silly thing. Yes, I'll get an idea again. Thank you. Where does the main perpetrator, the person that lit the fire, where do they live, please? How far away? Okay, they lived south. Can you give me an idea of distance, please? One lives northwest and one lives south of Flora. Oh my God, there they go. Gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm a bit all over the shop today. It's driving me nuts. Yeah. At the time of the killings, the murders, I guess you could say, where did the main perpetrator who lit the fire, please, live? Where did he live? How many kilometers away from the place? Way too many. Just need one, please. Otherwise, they contradict each other. Just one, please. Just one card. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, this person was local. Could have even lived next door. I'm not saying that for a fact, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this person, 0 to 15 kilometers, a walk away from the property. They lived local. Small drive away, whatever. They lived local. Where do they live now? Put that back in. Thank you. Where do they live now, please? Where do they live now? Where do they live now? Have they moved or are they still there? Where do they live now, please? Main perpetrator, the one that lit the fire. Where does he or she or whoever they are live now? Where do they live now? West of Flora. This could be right, may not be. I don't always say this is in stone, okay. 15 to 35 kilometers away. They're not that far away. They've moved by the looks of it, but they're not far away. Let's get some physical characteristics. What do they look like? Oh, gosh. All right, what do they look like, please, Spirit? The main person that, and we may get contradictory ones because I feel like there's more than one involved here. There could be 3 all up, actually. I don't know why I get 3, but I feel like there could be 3. Someone who may be indirectly involved, who knows information, may have helped plan it, but there's one who's mainly responsible, who has a grudge, and there's one that I feel like he paid to do it. So let's have a look. What are we looking at here, please? Face shape is rectangle. You can look this up on Google. It sounds weird, I know. Oh, gosh. Blue eyes. Happy persona. Oh, yeah. Makes out they're really friendly. Steep arched eyebrows. Rounded eyebrows. There's 2 people there already being described. Can we get an idea of hair colour, please? Hair colour. Or height. Thank you, angels. The Flora 4 could be, that could be due to bad dental health, or they're an older person. yeah, or it could just be that they've had a fight. They might have had to get one. Wow, in their 50s. There's somebody older. Someone's healthy. Comes across as very healthy, face-shaped oval. So that's the third person, I think, is it? No, maybe the second one. I've got two face shapes here. Get more ideas, please, of what this person or persons look like. That would be great. Thank you, angels. The Flora 4. Cute little girls. Oh, it's horrible. Someone's got moles. A cheeky smile. 5 foot to 5'5". So someone's very small, like 5 foot to 5'5". It comes across, one of them comes across as very cheerful, happy, jokes around with you. It's just interesting that 5 foot to 5'5". So someone's quite small, like very, like you look at Richard Allen, right? I'm not saying he's involved as such, but you look at him, he's 5'4". So it's just interesting. It's interesting. Excellent. Look at that. Excellent dental health for somebody in casual dress. So somebody is quite healthy. Wow, it's a bit scary, isn't it? Like, I don't know why that's scary, but it's just, I don't know. They come across as very perfect and clean cut, I guess. Someone's got a beard. Something's fallen down. My God, it drives me nuts when they do this. And, oh God, I have to go and charge my phone. Blonde hair. Look at that. Blonde hair. Someone has blonde hair and a beard. I'm going to come back to this, guys. Okay, I am back and we're just going to be really quick doing some things here. Nearly finished now, guys. But we've got here athletic, healthy person. Athletic, healthy person. By the sounds of it here. Oops. Yep, there's the short hair. That could be someone with short blonde hair or short... just short hair. Might be another colour. Can we get an idea of other people, please, here as well involved? The other people. Oh my God. Didn't that come up in the last card? Short shaved head. Stained teeth. Upward eyebrows. Couple more, please. In their 40s. I'm thinking that's at the time of the murders because that's what I'm, you know, the killings, because that's what I'm looking at here is around the time of it. Walks lightly, fast, quiet footsteps. I will do a separate reading specifically for physical characteristics. I just like to really just add some parts into the tarot that I do, but I would like to redo it. Braces. Someone may have worn braces or needed braces. Wow, in their 20s. We've got someone in their 20s, someone in their 40s, and someone in their 50s. Wow, I wonder if there's if they're related somehow. Thick eyelashes, local to the area. Look at that, native to the area, amber eyes, face shape heart, 60s plus, dark brown hair. Okay, we're not going to pull out too many. Let's get a timing. Is there any kind of timing you can give us, Spirit, regarding an arrest or new information that can come through, please? Is there any new information that, you know, may come to light in terms of a tip or anything? Springtime, January, February, March. Could be significant. And we've got a happy outcome. Okay, there could be something in the future. I'm really hoping so. Yeah, very much. Yeah, I'm really hoping that something comes out. I think that's all I need to do for that. Let's get some letters. Let's get some letters that could be significant here. It could be their, you know, initials. We got a U, an X, and an A, an E, C-L-O-N. So C-O-L-E-N, U-A-X-Y, and a Z. Someone who's in the same zone as them, like as in a postcode, I think. I'm seeing the word zone here. Let me know if you think of anything else that might relate to the word zone. Yes. Trying to think. Sometimes I see words in these. Like if there was an M, I'd definitely think money could be something there. But yeah, it's not coming up as an M. Like we got lone. So someone who's a loner. And we got an alone, A-L-O-N-E. I don't believe someone worked alone in this, but I do feel that this person may be alone, like a loner. Okay, they're alone maybe now. They're a criminal. I think they've been in prison before. If they haven't, no, I do. I feel like there's criminal. They're in the system, I feel. Maybe not all of them, but I definitely feel maybe the main one has been in prison. I'm getting tattoos on this one too. I mean, it's not that uncommon for people to have tattoos, especially those in prison or who have been to prison. But I'm definitely getting tattoos on this one. Cal, C-A-L, could be something. Lace, L-A-C-E, was something laced as well. I don't know. Zach, Z-A-C, Zach could be something. It's just, they don't have to be. Neil, N-E-A-L. Clan, C-L-A-N, could be, if it is a racial crime, could be seen as part of a clan. It could be, you just don't know. Yeah, but let me know if you see any other letters in here, guys. That's probably all I've got today. It's a pretty sad case, and I'm really hoping that, some information does come through very soon. I got Lane, L-A-N-E. So is there a lane in the area? I feel like maybe that person may have lived near one of those lanes that go in between houses, like the neighborhood. There's like a pathway going all the way through. I need to look on Google because I'm seeing this lane way. And that might have been where they, took off down there. Yes, there's something significant about that laneway, I'm telling you. Oh gosh. Well, that's all I've got today, guys. I hope it's, resonated or given you some insight anyway. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because a lot of you have been following the case. I haven't ever followed this case. I've only ever heard of the Flora 4 and people mention it to me. I've seen certain things come up, but I've never really delved into it. So I would like to hear what you guys have to say about what your ideas are about this. And yeah, it's really a shame that it's come up that it's, perpetrator related, that it's a homicide. And it's interesting because when I did this justice for the Flora 4, maybe subconsciously I felt like there was something more to this. Because you don't really need justice if something is an accident. So yeah, it's interesting that justice card did come up as well. So guys, it sounds like this person switched on this family. It's almost like something just flipped in them and they're like, well, I'll show you. That's how it feels. And because I don't think it's like years of harboring a revenge or anger at them. I feel like this was just a switch. Like I'll show you. Yeah, that's the kind of feeling I get from it anyway. It's pretty horrible. But yes, let me know what you think, guys, below. And I'll get another reading out soon regarding the physical characteristics once again. See if anything else comes up or maybe it confirms the same things we found today. I hope you have a really great week and I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings.